I'm shocked it isn't The Asylum too. Jurassic Shark is a very low-budget horror movie that was released in 2012 under the Tomcat Films label. They're a company I've not actually ever heard of before, but after going to their website, it's a fucking goldmine of awful movies. And at the rate these videos come out, I should have like the next 100 years of videos material all there. Because I'm really fucking slow. This movie's cast has literally no one who's acted in anything semi-decent, and the director, Brett Kelly, is the same. Just nothing. But fun fact, this movie, at one point in its life, was the #1 worst movie in Imdb, beating out Saving Christmas, so we're on some serious shit right now. Damn, so this is like every low budget shark movie out there then? But can it be really that bad? Yeah. Yes it can. Burger King, why man? So the movie starts us off with a fucking default text from Sony Vegas telling us what a megalodon is. I'm actually being 100% serious. Look at the default sample text with Vegas. This is next level stupidity.
Are you sure we're allowed to be here? What do you mean? It's quiet. No one here to bother us.
Oh my god. This is the opening line that was delivered and you just went with it.
This is the perfect piece of beach in the middle of summer.
That's not a beach. That's clearly a lake. A very muddy and shallow lake, in fact, that could no way accommodate a giant fucking shark. The girls then start to do what they were hired for, to strip. But this movie is somehow a 15, so there's no boobies to censor.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
Oh, okay. Granted the scene wasn't going anywhere, but that was pretty jarring. So the dude on the right is the researcher who is drilling oil. I'm not too sure, but they're worried about a mysterious shark-shaped object trapped in the ice. Okay, not really, but we're talking about Jurassic Shark here, so that did seem plausible, didn't it? They end up just saying, and just continue drilling.
If they're drilling for oil, why is it so quiet?
They're not drilling anymore, you spaz. I heard they abandoned the place.
I believe you will find, lady, you are incorrect. And spaz? Really?
You want to go for a swim?
Like in a pool or something?
No, you spaz, in the lake.
Try thinking of another insult, you spaz.
Dr. Grant! Dr. Grant!
Oh god, it's Dr. Loud fucking Echo.
What protocols? We've never dug this deep before.
So some scientific talk later. The lady scientist threatens to take her concerns to the board, but he shoots her down because he already shook his hand. Twice.
Really?
I was thinking the exact same.
It's too deep. You're drilling too deep.
You worry too much.
No! You drilled too deep!
See? She did say, oi mate, best watch yourself, you're gonna drill too deep, and he was like, nah. And then he drilled too deep. I need to lie down. Where was we? So due to the deepness of the drilling being way above the appropriate amount, a black shark cloud explodes.
Relax, we used to get earthquakes all the time in this area.
Did she say Syria? Keep your world politics out of my low-budget shark movie, alright, mate?
Total psycho.
Totally.
Can you please go into the water now so the shark can eat you quicker and we can be done with this scene? Oh my god. You actually are? This should be over soon. Now this is the most graphic part of the movie. Don't say I didn't warn you. I think I'm gonna be... So this absolute disgusting act goes on for about 40 seconds. Eventually both of them get dragged under the water. And then we get the title screen. You seriously did edit this in Vegas? So these guys dressed in black must be bad. They just finished a heist. I think stealing a priceless painting they want to sell. Yep, a priceless painting that they are selling for money. Doesn't that break the very definition of priceless? So the bald guy slightly twitches when he picks up the painting, causing the boss to literally lose her shit at him.
Idiot! You damaged that painting, and I'll take it out of your hide.
So the other guys just shake the fence for a little bit, and then they all fuck off.
Did it. We're free. We got away.
The cops never expected a water getaway.
No, because it was a funny looking boat you turned up here on. I especially like the fact that it has rubber fucking wheels and drives on the ground because it's a car. So the boss scratches a tip for some reason, just before someone drops the base. I fucking love this guy's attempt to act like the boat's moving when it clearly isn't. Everyone, including the painting, gets thrown overboard and the boat just disappears completely. I'll remember you, henchman number 3. You were too good for this. No, you wasn't going to too good for this movie. I was going to fucking lie then, wouldn't I? So another set of characters turn up. I'm just going to explain what's going on so we can skip all this bullshit. The dark-haired one is Jill, and she's doing a story on the drilling oil in the island. I'm not too sure. The other girls are here just so they can get tanned. And Mike, he's here because he likes Jill.
This isn't a day at the beach. Well, okay, this is a day at the beach, but you know what I mean.
No, you was right the first time. This isn't a beach, love. So this guy takes off his shirt just so he can ask his brother a question.
What the hell was that thing, man?
The go-to dude says he'll retrieve the painting if he can get henchman number 3's share.
Fine. Jerry, no.
No, don't do it. No, don't do it.
I'm sure it's long gone.
But there's still a chance it isn't long gone. It could be close gone. Or not gone at all, you complete madman. See? I told you it isn't long gone.
Look, there he is.
No. It goes like this.
There he is.
This is usually the part in the movie where something really stupid or just awful happens. And I have this little build-up, I show the scene and then I rip it apart afterwards. So, I guess it's that time again.
Jerry.
The shark doesn't create a splash when surfacing or diving back under. You can see the change between the actors to the CG ragdoll pretty clearly. The cartoon sound effects are just cringeworthy. The brother's reaction was fucking terrible.
Jerry.
There was not one single redeeming thing about this entire scene whatsoever. Everything was piss poor. So the other gang are sailing to the other side of the lake as one of them's recording on some dodgy fucking settings. 12 volts. F-60. 0 decibels. What is this moon speak? Sharks fucking hate poor camera work. And it tips the boat. This causes Jill to pass out and then wash up ashore. Okay. They all start looking for Mike and think he might be hiding in this metal briefcase.
The camera.
Oh, that Mike always playing jokes. They all spot the bad guys and call them over. They all talk about what could have attacked them.
That thing is a megalodon.
You took a little bit too long to say that there, mate. You're right. They all camp and wake up the next morning. Then the 5-hour walk starts. They say it will take at least 5 hours, and goddamn does it feel like that to the viewers. Then 7 minutes later of nothing but walking, they turn up to the oil lab research centre thing. Then Tia finds her body. Fucking hell. She seems more upset about this random dude she hasn't met than she did about Mike's leg being found. What a twat. Oh, he's alive. But only then do the bad guys decide to turn on them. You know, I can't see any good in the bad guys turning on the girls, other than just to drag the movie over an hour in length. They tell the scientists to go in the water to get the painting, even though they explicitly told us they had walked 5 hours from where the boat sank to get there. So, it should be fucking miles away, but no. No, it's right there. It's right over there.
It's about 300 feet out. Can't miss it.
Okay, not right there, it's about 100 yards out. We see that it's about 10 metres in, and we can see that the lake isn't that vast. So if the boat capsized exactly in the middle of the lake, which we know wasn't true, but let's just say it anyway. And if it's a perfect circle, it's not, but let's just say it is. That would mean the length of the lake would be 200 yards. So the entire circumference of that lake would be 628 yards, according to 2πr squared. But they only travel half of that, so that's 314 yards. They travel 314 yards in 5 fucking hours. That is 62.8 yards per hour, meaning their walking speed was exactly 0.057 kilometers per hour, or 0.035 miles per hour. You know what animal moves nearly at that speed? A fucking snail. Shit, I did maths. I hate maths. That was more entertaining than this film. Doing basic level mathematics was more entertaining than Jurassic Shark. Anyways, the shark gets him. This gives the girls a chance to run away. They run straight into the bad guys and he pulls off some fucking wrestling moves. Why are you sitting down and not helping your friend? They take Jill and, whatever her name is, back to the woods, and Jill speaks to the big boss about how she stole the painting, and it's really boring and not interesting. The next morning, they tell the girls that they've got to go back into the water. So the ball guy starts throwing dynamite at the shark. After a little convincing, they strip off. Again, and go back into the water. I mean, eventually, it literally takes them 5 minutes to dive into the water. They say the painting's stuck at the bottom, so they throw some more dynamite at it to distract the shark and dislodge the painting.
Yeah, I'm serious.
She then throws a rock that bounces off the ball guy, knocking him back with the lit dynamite, and it blows him up. They grab his gun and a standoff ensues, but even the shark has had enough of this and tries to hurry the movie along. So it jumps over the girls, eats the boss, turns 180 degrees and lands back in the water safely.
What?
So instead of just fucking off, they go back into the water to finish off the shark that just saved their lives.
Now!
So after murdering the shark for no reason, only then did they decide to fuck off. And after some more obvious product placements, we then get some sequel bait.
It's like they say, even big ugly things can have offspring.
Fuck off.
So that was Jurassic Shark. What an absolute mess.
Jurassic Shark was an absolute shit show. It's a painfully low budget movie that was made extremely clear thanks to the terrible special effects, wooden acting and amateur sloppy editing. This movie felt like everyone was excited the first day of filming, but after about 2 hours of that it soon worn off and they were forced to make a movie. But strangely, the best part of this film is its runtime. Due to it being so short, it isn't that bad of a watch and it doesn't outstay its welcome for that long. And in all fairness, it was funny in some parts. There's certainly worse movies out there that are shorter but feel longer in length.
It wasn't as bad as, say, Camp Blood 3 or any other shit I've watched on this channel. So, that was Jurassic Shark. Thank you guys for sticking around and thank you for all the support. It's got crazy recently, there's been a big influx of people, so that's awesome. Leave any suggestions you got down below. I'll read every single one of them. I mean, what else am I doing with my life? So yeah, thank you guys, and my name is Josh. I don't have a sign off, so go away. Seriously, go on.